Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us here today on Talk of the Town, CW57's new weekly talk show. We're glad you're with us. In a recent poll, Americans are projected to spend about $800 on holiday gifts. Now that was a little shocking to me. We're hoping that our guests today are going to remind you to spend less but give more this holiday season. And Chris is here from the Salvation Army, and people really should do just that. Spend less, but give more, right?
Well, I don't know how much more they want to spend, but what they can do is they can be conscious about how much they want to give.
Right.
And they can definitely take some of the money that consciously give during the holiday season to some of their favorite charities, that's for sure.
Well, and one of our favorite charities, everybody is they're well versed in seeing the holiday red kettles out there. They hear the bell ringers. Tell us a little bit about the Red Kettle campaign. Well,
the Red Kettle campaign is a very important time of year for us because it brings people to remember about the Salvation Army when they see a red kettle, and our volunteers and people that are out there ringing bells around Dane County. And we're at a lot of places, and so many times when people are out shopping or they're at the grocery store, they're going to hear the bells at a red kettle, and they're going to think about giving to the Salvation Army. So it's a very important time. It's a big fundraiser for us. We look to raise over about $700,000 this holiday season. And it takes a huge effort on the part of our volunteers and our staff to do that.
That's great, and it's not only the people that give of their time and their money when they're going in and out of the grocery stores, but it's also the people volunteering their time to ring bells for a couple hours.
That's right.
Which you guys need more of, I'm sure, this December.
What we always need help, and one of the things that people always say to us is that I don't know if I have that much money that I can give this year, but one of the things they can give as a gift is their time, and they can help us by volunteering. And most of our times that we have are 2 hours shifts, so giving 2 hours usually can get fit in sometime during the holiday season.
Absolutely, and the Red Kettle campaign is just one of the many things that you guys do for the community. Can you kind of tell people, if they're kind of new to the Salvation Army, all the things that you do to benefit the community?
Sure. Well, first of all, in Dane County and in Madison, we are one of the largest social service agencies. We have things like a women's shelter. We are the only single women's shelter in Madison. So we help about 35 women each evening. We also have a family shelter. We have 18 families that stay with us every night. And so the age and range in age from small infants to adults. And so we typically in the shelter every night we can see well over 100 people, sometimes 120 to 130 people, depending on the weather. And when it gets very cold outside, we try to get as many people into that shelter as we can. We also have a food pantry on our east side at our East Side Community Center, and so people come in and get food from us Monday through Thursday, as well as we have after-school programs for kids. So we have lots of things that people don't even realize that the Salvation Army is involved in.
Well, and when they hear about all the things you're doing, it's a lot easier to think of throwing $5 or $10 in that kettle when they realize where the money is going to. And that all stays right here in this county, right?
It does. That's the important part about what the Red Kettle campaign is so important, because people do ask us all the time, if that money that's going in the Red Kettle, is it going to stay in our community? And it does. When it stays here in Dane County to help our neighbors in need. So that's one of the important pieces of this, is to help give us money so that we can continue our services, things that, especially around the holiday time when we're involved with people that come to us for Christmas gifts and food and things like that all goes to help those causes.
So in addition, just kind of go over the different ways people can help this holiday season over the next few weeks. How can they get involved? How can they get a hold of you guys?
Well, of course, we always look for donations. People can contact us, call us, or give an internet donation. They could give at the Red Kettles when they see us around town. So if you have any change, if you'd like to give a gift there, we would ask you to do that. Then also get involved in the Red Kettle campaign by ringing bells. Some people get involved as companies, groups, civic groups.
Great idea.
They get their teams together and they go out and they take a whole day at a kettle. So that helps us a lot, because if they're willing to say, hey, we'll just take a whole day at one kettle site, that helps us a lot.
It's a little easier.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I think it's really funny. I've seen different kettles out there when they're really excited to be there and they're engaging with the customers coming in and out. That also makes people want to give. I mean, it's a joyous time of year, and when the bell ringers are joyous and you can tell they're excited to be there, that's like, you know what? All right, I'm going to give a little bit more.
Yeah, and people, again, see people having a good time with it. And that's what always gets people in the holiday mood, because they see people as groups around the kettle. Some people are singing a carol, some people are playing an instrument. We've had various groups come in and do different things. Sometimes you just dress up in a holiday spirit, and it gets just people, having a laugh with them as they go by. So it runs the gamut, but we want to have it be a good time, and families can get involved too. So you can get your children involved with it.
Absolutely, teach them a little lesson.
That's right.
Chris, thank you so much for being here. It's a great thing. Obviously, give to the kettle campaign. When you see those red kettles out there and those bells ringers, we encourage that. Right after this, it's a production from the Madison Children's Theater. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town. Welcome back. It's time for a holiday classic with CTN, the Children's Theater of Madison. And joining me today are two guests from an upcoming production. First of all, tell us a little bit about this upcoming production and all the different times that you can see this throughout the December.
Well, we're doing Christmas Carol, and it opens this Friday, and it runs for 2 weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we also have a matinee on the 23rd, which is a Monday. So I know a lot of people are off work that week, so it's a great time to bring your family. It's an afternoon show, so it's a perfect opportunity to get into the Christmas spirit.
Absolutely. Now, this is something you guys have done for many years. I know CTM has really been involved since, 1965, but this is an annual production that you guys put on.
It's a tradition, yeah. Yep.
Tell us a little bit about your role in this.
Well, my role is Tiny Tim, and I like to be Tiny Tim because I like when I say my lines to see everyone smile and be happy, and because some people can't have Christmas without this play.
Well, I think that's right. There's probably a lot of people that come every year too. Do you have a favorite line in the play?
My favorite line is God bless us everyone.
Can you give us a little preview of that?
God bless us everyone.
I love it. That's amazing. You have been practicing a lot. How fun is it for you to be involved with all the different ages of kids who have this kind of excitement for the production?
Oh, it's wonderful. This actually, when we open on Friday night, this will be my 107th performance of
Oh my gosh.
Bob Cratchit. And I've worked with a lot of children. Andrew is, actually I asked his mom today if I could adopt him, and she said no. But working with the children, it's a great way for anyone to, as an actor, to get into the Christmas spirit. And Bob Cratchit's such a wonderful character to play too, because there's so much that he has to complain about with his family and having a sick child and being poor and having Scrooge as a boss.
Right.
There's so much that he could complain about, but through it all he smiles and he's grateful for what he has, and he chooses love over hate. He chooses compassion over greed. It's not a better character that I can think of playing.
Well, and if you think about it, it's a great thing to remember this time of year, because families that are going to come and see this play might be coming from all different backgrounds, and some of them, this might be the most joyous time of year, and for some it might not be. So it really is a great reminder that just be thankful for what you have, and really rock that attitude of gratitude as much as you can.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us about your character and why you enjoy playing it as much as you do?
I enjoy playing my character because I love making people happy. I just love when I'm done with the performance to see all the people, to greet all the people when they're done, and see how happy they all are because we perform for them.
That's right. Are you ever nervous when you're up in front of everybody with the lights shining on you and all of the lines that you have to remember?
No, not really.
No, you just practice enough that you're never nervous.
No, not really.
No, he's not. He's a professional on stage.
That's pretty impressive. Do you like performing with all different kids and the different ages and learning
Yes.
something from each person?
I love doing that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Have you been in other productions?
I have been in Oregon Straw Hat Players, and I have been in Four Seasons, Les Miserables, and Big River. Yeah.
So quite a few. Can you just talk about the Madison arts community and how strong that is as far as people coming back every year to see this play, to see other plays that you guys do throughout the year? It's a really big thing in this community, the arts.
It is, and what's so special about CTM is it's a nice mix between professional actors and our young actors as well.
Right.
So the young actors get to work and to grow with professional actors, as well as CTM also has workshops for young actors as well in the summertime. So it's a nice mixture of young amateur actors who are growing, and the professional actors. Jim Ridge from American Players Theater plays Scrooge in the show, so you can see the level of professionalism of what this show has to bring.
Absolutely. Can you guys tell us the website so people can go on and see different show times and where it can be seen?
Sure, ctmtheater.org. You can buy tickets through that website, or you can go to overturecenter.com as well.
And it takes place at the beautiful Capitol Theater. What a place to perform.
It is, and you go into that theater and you can actually feel that it could be a space where the ghost of Marley and Christmas past and present actually could live.
Right.
It has such character.
It does. Well, I wish you guys the best. Thank you for being here. More Talk of the Town is right after this. Welcome back to the show. So if you're a parent, this time of year you might be thinking, how do I teach my kids the true meaning of the holidays and the Christmas season? Well, joining us today from Spring Green is a local mom, Kristin Lagerman, and her beautiful girls, Marley and Harper. So Kristin, how did you decide to start teaching your girls about the meaning of Christmas?
Well, when I was little, Christmas was always a fun and important time for us. We like to spend a lot of time with our family and do things together, baking cookies and helping other people. So I thought, now, especially that Marley's getting old enough, it's time to learn that it's not just about Santa, but also about being with your family and doing nice things together and for other people as well.
Absolutely. Girls, what are some of the things that you guys do during the Christmas season? Do you know? They're having fun watching themselves in the monitor, which is pretty cool for them. Kristin, what are some of the things that you do with the girls to kind of teach them that Christmas is it can mean a lot of things?
We get together with our family a lot. We've been baking cookies, right? And the girls picked out some toys that we're going to donate. They've given some of their money to a family. Some of the moms in our area get together and they have a family that they buy clothes and toys for the holiday season. So they gave some of their own money to help them shop for that, and we'll get together and we'll wrap the gifts for those kids.
Girls, what is this a present for you, or is this a present you're going to give to somebody else?
That's mine.
This is yours? No, aren't you?
That's not yours.
Yeah, Marley, who is this going to go to?
Where are we
You
going to
don't
take
know?
it?
I bet there's a reason that they haven't been opened, right? Because are you guys going to give them to somebody who can play with them?
We give them to another little girl to play with them?
Yeah, that's pretty nice. You know, at what age do you think it's kind of sunk in that, okay, this is a time that I can finally start to teach them and they might grasp the idea that there's more to the holidays than just gifts?
This is pretty much the first year. I've always, because my parents always did nice things for other people over the holidays and we would help people out. And this is the first year that I've kind of started teaching them about it. She's old enough, she might not get it quite so much, but she will, where she likes to help other people and she had fun picking out the toys, and she might not quite still get that it's not all about her and it's not just Santa, but
every year
she
will get
still
better
has
and
fun
better.
with it. Yeah, exactly.
Can you guys show the toys to the camera for us? Can you turn those around and show them? What is that?
Hold it up.
Is that a dancer?
A ballerina.
A ballerina. That is so cute. And how about this? Who is that?
Who's that?
Harper. Yes,
it look
looks
like
just
Harper?
like you. You guys, can you tell me something? What did you ask Santa for Christmas this year?
What
Did you guys
ask
go see
for?
Santa yet?
Next weekend we'll see Santa.
Lala Lucy that dresses up.
Lala Lucy? That's what you asked Santa for? How fun is it for you, and I'm sure your parents, to be able to finally see the girls getting big enough where they kind of are realizing what's going on, and even just, you know, they're grasping more and more things each year.
It's so much fun. It's been so much fun, especially this year getting ready we're going to go see Santa this weekend. We're going to start a new tradition, go out to brunch and go see Santa, get all dressed up. Yeah.
She just wants to show off her dress.
Exactly.
You
And
guys,
it's just, they ask, we do Elf on the Shelf. A lot of the parents probably know a lot about that. So
what is
that's
Elf
always
on the
fun.
Shelf?
It's a book you read, and it just, the elf comes to visit from the North Pole, and every night the elf goes back to Santa to tell Santa if the kids were naughty or nice, and if they did their chores and helped out around the house and were nice to their sister. So that's a lot of fun, and the elf moves to a different spot every night. You never know where he's going to end up, right?
I love it. Do you guys like Elf on the Shelf? Do you guys listen to Elf on the Shelf? They're having a lot of
Do you
fun.
like your elf?
Standing in. Marley, who's the dog that you have with you? Her name is Marley. So we have a Harper doll and a Marley dog.
Marley's ready for Christmas?
I think that works out nice. Marley, come on back over here. I have a question for you.
Come here.
One more question. So, out of all of the gifts that you could give away, why did you choose the ballerina?
Why did you choose that one?
Do you know?
Because it's kind of, you told Mommy.
Can you tell me?
You tell her it's kind of like a puzzle.
All right, well, this is lots of fun. I can imagine that the holidays and Christmas morning are lots of fun. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. Can you come up on my lap?
Yes.
All right, excellent. Right after this, we have more Talk of the Town, and we're going to talk to Gayle Fanny, and she has some wonderful things going on for the holidays. We're back right after this. Hi. We're back, and we're talking pets with our favorite pet lady, Gayle Fanny from Dane County Humane Society. So first of all, let's talk about the people who are going to say, you know what? We would really like a dog, and why don't we surprise the kids with a dog under the Christmas tree on Christmas Day? What do you have to say about that?
Well, that's a great question because I hear that, well, I'll get a dog as a Christmas gift for my daughter. And we think giving an animal as a gift can be a good idea, but we really stress having it be a family decision. Talk with the kids about it. Make sure that they're aware of the commitment that it's going to be with that animal. And if they aren't ready to have the animal for Christmas, an adoption gift certificate is a great way to handle that, where you can wrap up a little stuffed animal in a box, and that's much safer than a puppy in a box, but you can give them that and have them be excited about, oh my gosh, we're going to go pick out our new family member, and that's going to be a fun trip for them together.
Absolutely. And as, bringing in somebody to be part of your family,
Yes.
that should be a family decision.
It
There's a
is.
lot of things, especially like you said, if the child or the teenager is going to be part of the time commitment that it's going to involve taking care of this animal, that's a great idea.
You want to stress that it's a lifetime commitment, and that's everything from the small critters like the little gerbils and hamsters all the way up to the dogs and cats and horses and bigger animals that we have at the shelter. They all should, you want to make sure that you're keeping them for their entire life and giving them love.
Absolutely. Now there's a lot of ways that people, whether they're going to come and adopt, but maybe they have time and they are a fashionable knitter, there's ways that they can help the Humane Society this time of year. What are those ways?
Yeah, a couple crafty projects that I thought I would bring with me today. First of all, we have over here these cute little knitted baby bird nests.
I love them.
Aren't they beautiful?
They're so beautiful.
What's great about this is that we also do a wildlife rehab program at the shelter. So we help rehab little baby birds, and they need little nests to grow in. And we've realized that these are, not only are they comfortable and soft, but it helps them feel safe. And so all of you knitters out there, this could be a great idea to help our little wildlife that are being rehabbed and hopefully released back in the wild. We also love it when people knit blankets like this. This could be in a cat bed, and what's great is when that cat gets adopted, we let them have this blanket to take home so that the cat has something they're familiar with, and so to transfer them to their new forever home, they have something that's kind of a comfort for them. So
and maybe something a little bit easier. I know I couldn't make this if I tried, but that I could make.
This is for all of us that might not have learned how to knit yet. This is one of those fleece tie blankets that are so popular. You can go and get fleece material. We have all the instructions on our website as well, but you just tie, you cut the edges, you tie them. Super easy. And our dogs, our cats, all of our animals love this. They can snuggle up in it, we can wash them, and that's a great thing to do with your family over the holidays too.
Absolutely. In addition to that, there's a lot of supplies that you guys need as well. People take advantage,
Right.
they take for granted toilet paper and
Yes.
paper towel and all the things that you guys may need.
We do. We have a long list on our website of items that we go through fast, and that's everything from the paper towels. We always need like paper, or not paper towels, but just towels in general, and sheets. Things like hot dogs, and we've got cat litter and peanut butter, all items that we actually use to help the animals stay comfortable, and we use them for enrichment ideas too. So if you're going out shopping and you can just afford to maybe put an extra thing of peanut butter in your cart, that can help a lot of animals at the Humane Society.
Great way to give back. Okay, now we do have a couple animals that we're going to talk about. They're not here with us,
I know.
but we have great pictures of them.
Yes.
So the first one is the rabbit. Tell us a little bit about.
Oh, our rabbit is so handsome. So that's Erin, not handsome, beautiful. But look at her little hairdo.
I
She's a
love
lion
it.
head rabbit, and she is so sweet. What I love about lion heads is that they're very soft, but she just has such a cool hairstyle. I can't get over it. But rabbits are very social. They're very outgoing animals. They really do bond with their owner. And she's inquisitive. She loves to hop around and explore, but I think she'd be a really nice pet for someone that's maybe thinking of a smaller animal, one that they could kind of have a child learn responsibility with, that type of a pet.
Absolutely. And now the next one we have is a dog, which is, everybody's
Lizzie.
favorite companion.
Yes, oh, you can't. Oh, Lizzie. Lizzie's a
Oh,
sweetheart. She is a shepherd border collie mix, and she's about 5 years old. She is already house trained, and she knows commands like sit and stay. She is a wonderful dog. She is gotten a little stressed at the Humane Society. So luckily we have a wonderful foster family. We have a whole army of foster families that help us out, and she is actually staying with the foster family just because it's a little overwhelming and stressful at the shelter. So
Right.
she's available for adoption. Call us and we'll tell you all about her, and we can set up an appointment for you to come and meet her. She's
Real
great.
quickly, I know there's one more kitty.
Sheba. We got to give the cat lovers a shout out. And
Yes.
Sheba's
Oh, she's
beautiful.
beautiful.
She's got the calico markings, which I think are so unique. She loves getting petted. She's a purr machine. She's a lovable cat that would curl up with you.
She is so beautiful. For more information, tell us the website again.
GiveShelter.org. So much stuff on there. Always you can help and adopt and help us throughout the holidays.
Gayle, thank you for being here. A big thank you to all of our guests. We thank each and every one of you for watching our new show, Talk of the Town. We look forward to bringing you more great stories in January. From Gayle Fanny, I'm Emmy Fink, and we'll talk to you next time.